To understand how governments can ensure timely tax compliance while balancing the demands of business, family life, and spiritual integrity, academic and religious educators look at the intersection of civil duty and biblical ethics. When analyzing these texts through the lens of academic religious education, RE, scholars do not see a contradiction, but rather a structured ecosystem where state authority, family legacy, and ethical character rely on one another. #1. The theological framework, the text supplied. An academic analysis of these specific passages reveals a cooperative cycle of civic responsibility and family preservation. Romans 13, civil order and funding. Isaiah 54, peace and righteousness. Ephesians 5, ethical character. Proverbs 13, generational wealth. Scripture core civic/spiritual mandate direct application to timely taxation. Romans 13:1-8. https://www.google.com/search?q=Romans +13:1% E2% 80% 938 $/M/0129L9D_. Submit to authorities. Pay taxes. Government exists to maintain civic order. Paying taxes on time is a moral and legal obligation to avoid wrath and maintain a clear conscience. The states right, the government has a divine mandate to collect revenue to fund infrastructure, legal systems, and public safety, which businesses need to operate smoothly. Isaiah 54 verses 13-17. Peace, righteousness, and divine protection. Children will be taught by the Lord, and the nation will be established in justice, safe from oppression. The promised outcome, timely taxation, funds the very societal peace, justice systems, and public education that protect families from oppression and economic instability. Proverbs 13 verse 22. Generational wealth. A good person leaves an inheritance to their children's children, ensuring family provision. The long-term asset, compliance, prevents the state from seizing business assets or levying destructive penalties, protecting the family's multi-generational wealth. Ephesians 5:1-2. https://www.google.com/search?q=Ephesians +5:1% E2% 80% 932 $/KGMID $/M/012ZW8QD. Imitate God, walk in love. Believers must model Christ's sacrificial love, integrity, and light in their daily conduct. The business ethic, paying taxes honestly and on time, is an act of ethical transparency and a public demonstration of godly character in the marketplace. #2. How governments can implement timely taxation. RE perspectives. Based on academic interpretations of these scriptures, religious education models suggest 4 ways governments can encourage businesses and families to pay taxes on time. #classical building establish legitimacy through justice. Romans 13 and Isaiah 54. Just enforcement. Romans 13. https://www.google.com/search?q=Romans +13 $KGMID $M/0129L9D_. Frames the government as God's servant for your good. To demand timely compliance, the state must minimize corruption. Visible returns. When citizens see tax revenues actively creating the peaceful, stable society promised in Isaiah 54. https://www.google.com/search?q=Isaiah +54 $KGMID $G/121_5ZHD. Safe streets, fair courts, public schools, compliance ceases to feel like oppression and becomes a shared civic investment. #briefcase protect the microeconomy of the family. Proverbs 13 verse 22. Tax frameworks that allow growth. A business owner cannot leave an inheritance if the state depletes all their capital. Governments can offer targeted tax credits, small business deductions, and child exemptions. Avoiding ruinous penalties. Instead of imposing immediate, compounding fines that crush a family business, governments can implement grace periods or interest-free payment plans for honest taxpayers, preserving the family's financial legacy. Chart increasing promote predictable compliance for business stability. Simplicity and clarity. To help business owners balance their normal life with state obligations, tax codes should be clear and filing systems highly automated. Alignment with cash flow. Allowing seasonal or quarterly payment schedules prevents a sudden tax bill from disrupting a family's primary source of provision. Handshake partner with religious and ethical communities. Ephesians 5. Civic education. Governments can engage with community and religious organizations to frame tax compliance as a component of ethical living and neighborly love. Corporate social responsibility. Encouraging businesses to walk in light shifts the corporate mindset from aggressive tax evasion to transparent social responsibility. #3. Wikipedia and academic resources for further study. To explore these concepts deeply through the lens of academic religious education and political theology, you can research these foundational topics directly. Civic duty and theology. Read about the histori.